So Jason Smith is with us. He's a Republican out of Missouri, chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee. Sir, good morning to you. Kind of committee hopping today, right? you're on a different committee, but they've adopted for you and your research today. Here are the witnesses in the status, all right? Hunter Biden declined. Devon Archer declined. Tony Bobulinski will be there. Jason Galanis will appear from jail. He's been in jail for 7 years. And Lev Parnas is a Democratic witness. What are viewers... What are Americans going to take away from this hearing today, sir?
I think Americans are going to see the evidence that has been presented by both of those witnesses, but also from other witnesses over the period of this investigation that show that President Joe Biden knew about his family's business peddling scheme where they received millions of dollars selling access to Joe Biden, which is the brand, for millions of dollars to the Russians, the Chinese, Romanians, Ukrainians. You could go on and on, but also to highlight all the different official activities that Joe Biden had with those business associates, with those phone calls, with over 327 different emails to Hunter Biden and Hunter Biden's business associates.
A question I have is what David just said, which is a lot of people watching, if they're not tuned into this every single day, it's almost as if every 3 weeks another one of these hearings pops up. And it feels like the same ground is plowed over and over again. Jamie Raskin is a Democrat. He says that the Democrats will have Lev Parnas there. And he says, who better than Lev Parnas himself, Rudy Giuliani's right-hand man on the original mission to smear Joe Biden, to tell the story of how this campaign of lies and slander works. What about what David suggested about this hearing being really just a proxy war between the Trump and the Biden campaigns?
This hearing was an opportunity for Hunter Biden to come before this hearing up with Tony Bobulinski, Devon Archer, and Mr. Galanis of how they had inconsistent statements sworn under oath. Of course, the Biden family are the only ones that are saying opposite of what the IRS whistleblower said, what Devon Archer said, what Tony Bobulinski said. This would have given Hunter the opportunity. He asked for a public hearing. He apparently is refusing to be there, but we don't really know. Like, he loves to do a circus. We saw him do a press conference whenever we subpoenaed him the last time. Maybe he's going to do another press conference.
We'll find out together, right, momentarily. Question for you. The allegation is that the Biden family took millions of dollars in from the Chinese and millions of dollars from the Ukrainians into Kazakhstan or wherever else. What did the Chinese or the Kazakhstanis, or if it is the Kazakhstanis, apologize, or the Ukrainians, what did they get for the services that were provided?
I think every situation's different, and a lot of it in regards to the Chinese, we don't know the answers to, but Jim Jordan has been very specific about Ukraine, and when you talk about Burisma, you have President Biden, when he was vice president, said that they were going to withhold over $1 billion unless this prosecutor that was investigating Burisma, which is a company that Hunter Biden paid millions of dollars for setting on, was fired. And guess what? He was fired, the money was released. We have numerous examples from the IRS whistleblowers and also from the witnesses here of where there was, in fact, Joe Biden's government action along with some very suspicious actions with Hunter Biden's business associates.
And are you driving toward a vote on impeachment?
I think we're following the facts like we've always done all along, but I think it's pretty upfront that someone's lying. Hunter Biden, James Biden, or is it all the other witnesses? And if you're lying before Congress, you need to be held accountable. This is what they've been doing. They've been protecting the family brand for decades. That's how they've received millions of dollars of selling access to Joe Biden, who is the family brand.
Sir, thank you. Jason Smith.